All right, now, good morning. What are you taking the keys away from me, David?
I've seen you before.
You're a smart man,
I
aren't
know
you?
how to do this game.
All right, well, you know what? This thing is color coordinated with my outfit and everything, so
That's as far as you're getting.
I'm ready to go, buddy.
Hey, let's talk
Good
about.
morning.
Let's talk about Angela Lynn Design.
Hello, Angela.
How
Good morning.
we were
How are you?
Well, we were talking off air about female pinstripers because we got bucket loads of guys. I mean, there's guys all over town that pinstripe. So Angela and I ran into each other, and I've seen some of the artwork. In fact, we'll go back to the table here and look at some of the things that they do. I'll help you out.
All right, thanks, buddy.
And we find that there's just not that many ladies pinstriping. And Angela, why do you suppose that is? Because there's lots of female artists.
Yeah, maybe it's a car thing.
Maybe, yeah, it's the car thing.
A lot of women aren't so much into cars.
Right.
I've always.
How did you
been.
get into cars?
I've always just loved hot rods.
Your dad and stuff, or?
Yeah, my uncle. He's really
There's
big
an
into
angle.
that. Yeah.
There you
so-
go.
Let's take a walk back here and just
Okay.
look at some of the
Go ahead.
craziness that she does. And ironically enough, this has become her hot seller.
Oh, the shoes.
Yeah.
People pinstriping their shoes. And these aren't even new shoes. These
I
are
know they were
shoes.
used, and I just painted them.
You can pinstripe any shoe.
Anything
Yeah.
that has a smooth enough surface, why not?
Well, didn't you say you were doing this last night?
Yeah.
Just
You
to try to
put that
finish
together
it?
last night, did you?
I mean, if
Do you do
I
everything by freehand?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
if I challenge you to do that, can you just imagine?
No.
Well, I brought Christine Belport in one year and I had her pinstripe my car.
Yeah.
The pinstripes were 4 inches thick, okay? Because it's really a
You're going to the
talent.
Wayback Machine, buddy.
Yeah. And then look at this. Even if you want to get into the
Christmas
holiday season,
ornaments.
Yep.
all individually, pinstriped.
I'll bet you're very popular around Christmas.
Yeah, actually, I just started painting more and more ornaments, and it kind of blew up on me, this past Christmas. So
Yeah.
this next year is
Individual
gonna be-
ornaments, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're getting totally out of the ballpark. What
I
in the
know.
a gourd? Or
It's a
just
pumpkin, buddy.
It's a baby pumpkin.
It's a little
it's
baby pumpkin, man.
You can paint anything, pumpkins.
Well, you'll just
anything.
Dan.
Yeah.
Don't stand still too long.
Why?
She'll be pinstriping you in a heartbeat. You'll have stripes on your
Yeah.
forehead.
Listen, I could use a little pinstripe.
Well, I wasn't even going to go there. Look at this.
War paint.
Look at
This
this.
is what I need.
Look at this. I know somebody in my family that would love
Yeah.
this. My wife is big
Your
into
wife is a
horses,
horse
so-
person, yeah.
Well, it's easier to buy her this than the horse.
Than the real horse, yeah.
Right.
my point?
There's
A little
less,
cheaper.
less feeding and care.
Now, let me ask you
Yeah.
this.
For
Did
sure.
you go to any schools? Did you go to the Institute of I Wish I Could Draw? Or did you get
Well,
the TV guide and get that, rip the page out of the back,
I took art classes my entire life, but I did go to the Art Institute for graphic design.
Oh, did you? Okay.
And while I was there, I discovered pinstriping, and I just kind of took it and ran with it. And
I have that mailbox.
Yeah, yeah.
I have that mailbox.
All right, well, let's look at the actual cars.
Yeah,
where
let's
you
look
did
at some of the cars and some of the
We
striping.
only got about 40 seconds, David, so anyway, yeah, let's take a
On
look.
that- he can go on that
You can
side over
take a look
here.
at over there, yeah. And
Well-
then this cool little Cobra right here, I love.
So what is it? Somebody comes to you and says, hey, this isn't my idea, and then you come back to them and say, hey, here's some of the things that I can do for you?
yeah, I usually sketch out, some ideas, and they'll.
It's kind of like tattooing.
Been doing it.
Like you
Yeah,
see on the
kinda
tattoo
like
shows,
that.
how they'll
Similar.
draw, but except you were nice enough to put it on a car instead of poke holes in
Yeah,
it.
you can
Yeah.
actually clean it off on a car with a,
Right.
And how long do these last on a car? Is there any special treatment that you have to do to a pinstripe? Because a lot of people get them striped, but what do they do to
I usually
make sure?
recommend waxing or clear coating
Okay.
on the car. But it's very durable paint.
Why is that old car there?
Because she pinstriped that one back when she was just a baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
See where it's all faded
Front
out?
on the part, the
the
front
front,
part?
and there's a little bit on the back, but yeah, it's a little
That was
bit.
one of your originals?
Yeah, it was one of the first cars I think I.
That's
Did.
awesome.
Well-
so how do we get a hold of you?
Well, I have a website.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's actually up on the screen, so
But
that
yeah,
I got
this
it.
is my business card, and
Go ahead and
Angela
tell us
Lynn-
what the website is.
It's AngelaLynnDesigns.com.
Very easy. AngelaLynnDesigns.com.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, very good, David.
You sure you don't want your shoes done?
Thank you. Well, they're not my size. They're a little small for me.
You'll have to
But your
find
wife would love 'em.
size.
I don't know. These are for. Yeah.
Don't say she can't fit in those shoes. Don't say your wife can't fit in those shoes. You'll be in so much trouble.
I'll just put these right here and not say a word. How about that?
And look, even little sunglasses and cameras. Have you know those camera guys are really getting hot on getting their cameras pinstriped?
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, the photography kind of guys. Yeah, that's all crazy.
All right, so check it out. One of the few female pinstripers in our town. Help
Hold on a
out
second.
womankind. Womankind here this morning.
Want a dog treat?
Yeah, in a minute.